Hello, my beautiful collective. Elsie here to give you a new moon reading. So we just had the new moon in Sagittarius, right? And I wanted to get here to do a new moon reading before the new moon hit. And I thought, you know what? It's kind of interesting that I wasn't well over the weekend because I'm feeling like we should have the energies as they are right now after this new moon, right? We have energies that linger from what I've been reading for a couple of weeks anyway after a new moon. So yeah, here we go. We're going to be using the Divine Goddess Oracle deck, and we're going to be using the Psychic Tarot, and then whatever else in between. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's find out what's going on here, collective. So this Sagittarius moon, the new moon in Sagittarius, we have rest and reflection is what it kind of is about. It's not really about, a new moon isn't about really getting up and doing anything. It's kind of like it's a time for reflection and broadening your horizons, right? So Sagittarius is kind of bold, is the adventurer, right? So I feel this new beginning for you is going to be about you, collective, taking bigger strides, being more bold, being adventurous in the things that you do. Look at that. Okay. We've got financial and material changes here. Very interesting bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like you will be, some of you, taking leaps of faith, right? We've got harmony and sacrifice. Absolutely. We've got the Hanged Man and the Lovers card here. So taking leaps of faith, as I said, right? After, looking the situation over for quite some time, it might be time to step through the idea, to actually put it into action. Somebody here has been thinking a lot about a connection, but hasn't been doing a lot about the connection. I think that's about to change in December, though, if I'm being honest, because this card number 12 has been just about in all of my readings so far this week. And I did a lot of personal readings this week as well, and kept showing up. So I think that it's coming up, and that really is the way to watch a general reading, right? It's not what one thing comes up. It's the thing that comes up repetitively over and over again. There's a message there trying to tell you a lesson of some sort. So I feel like somebody has been going over some details about a connection that they have, someone that they may choose, or someone who may be chosen or sacrificed. I'm just saying. We have the card of sacrifice here. Someone could be thinking about sacrificing a connection with someone. All right. So lovers is a choice, right? We always have a choice in love. And I feel like either you, my friend, are about to sacrifice someone else, or you have been sacrificed for someone else. Expansion. Pursue bigger endeavors. So if you are the person who has been sacrificed, so if it was, maybe someone was making a choice between you and someone else, they took the someone else. And if that's the truth, then it's because that you are supposed to pursue better things, bigger and better things. You weren't dreaming big enough for your life here, collective. We have abundance, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. So you weren't, maybe this lovers here is something that was kind of blocking your abundance. Like maybe you were focusing on it too much in everything you did, and overthinking things. Manifestation. And this is the thing, right? In prayer, in manifestation, whoever we contact as our source, no is also an answer. And sometimes we forget that. It says manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. So I feel as though you may have been focusing too much on a connection, worrying whether you're going to be the one who's picked or not, or maybe you're the person who's picking between two. I feel as though that the person who is getting cut out, you are to pursue bigger and greater endeavors. And that is going to include abundance, an inflow of money, love, or rewards. So sometimes people are taken off the path because you've gone the wrong way, or they've gone the wrong way, or they wandered onto the path. Do you know what I mean? And I feel as though that you are still manifesting. But sometimes maybe we're too specific in our manifestations too, right? Because no is also an answer. Creativity, have fun, express yourself in new ways. So I feel like it's telling you that there's something new coming for you. And sometimes the thing that we manifest does show up, but it isn't packaged like the way we thought it would be packaged. And we don't recognize it because we were thinking it was going to be at 2 p.m. on a Sunday underneath that light outside the front gate, and you were waiting there, but maybe you were supposed to be waiting somewhere else. Yeah. Maybe we just give too many specific details about what we want, and maybe we should just be, raising our hands and saying, I surrender it. Tell me what I need, right? Sometimes we tell the universe what we need, and the universe says, nah, brah, that's not what you need, right? And then somebody gets sacrificed and everybody's sad. But we have deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay. I feel like, collective, that you will be, you do have or will be coming across someone of the same sex here who you're going to form a deep friendship with. I've got a card flipped here somewhere. There we go. Target. Target a goal-oriented person. There we go. I feel now that this is out of the way, that now you begin to focus on yourself, focus on your business, focus on your job, maybe getting that master's or the PhD that you said you were going to get. You know what I mean? It's an inflow of love or rewards or money. Things start to go really well. It's like this was it was keeping you stuck from the rest of your abundance. We have Lily, spiritual love. And it could be that you were manifesting someone to have spiritual love with. For sure. Maybe you thought it was this person. Maybe they thought it was you and it wasn't. Yeah, I feel like you hung there for a long time, or they did, looking at the situation, wondering if they wanted it, and eventually they just decided they didn't. So I feel as though that this wasn't for you. Yeah. Either you're sacrificing someone or someone is sacrificing you. Right, bottom of the deck, we have family matters. And then we have a woman. Dealings or a relationship with a woman. Now it says here, if you are a feminine, it says here that you'll form a deep friendship with someone who is the same sex. So if you are a feminine, that could be the person that we were talking about here. All right, what are we looking at for a deck here? Give me just one sec. There we go. So I feel like, yeah, we come through this new moon with new beginnings. I have to tell you that as a Taurus sun, that I've had a revelation of my own. Something that I thought was supposed to be the way it was not at all the way it was, and it disappointed me. But I feel as though the answer I wasn't getting was the answer that I needed. Yeah. And I think that if you're watching this, you might resonate with that, because I feel as though there is there's a lesson here that you need to learn. And it's not that you're not enough. If you're the person who wasn't chosen, it's not that you're not enough. It's that this person is not part of your plan, I feel. And yeah, maybe you want it, but maybe it's not ready for you. Maybe it's the next time around. Do you know what I mean? All right, so we have the Devil, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Ten of Cups. Well, isn't that a combination? Wow. All right, let's keep going here. Yeah, the thing is that it's hard to heal from people, because I feel like you still have a really deep connection to this person, and it's going to be hard to let it go. You now have to come to terms with the fact that you have a connection with someone. For some of you, it could be a really deep connection. We have a lot of soulmates, y'all. And somebody here has a super deep connection with somebody that they feel attached to. And their inner self is on high, saying, this was supposed to be my Ten of Cups. This is supposed to be my Ten of Cups. For some of you, it is. For some of you, you are the person who was picked, and for some of you, this is the Ten of Cups for you. But I feel with the Devil present here tells me that somebody who has been sacrificed is feeling like they still have a connection to that person, and that's why it's so tough to let it go. That's why it's so hard to start again. That's why you're holding off the new cycle or holding off the new abundance. It says here that the reason that this person was pulled out of your life or put on a different path is because there is abundance that's coming. And the Ace of Pentacles, I feel that you weren't strong enough to do it yourself, and so the universe pops in and says, this is why you can't do it. It's hard because you still have a connection to this person. And for some of you, you're always going to carry that connection to them energetically. It's always going to be a connection. They're always going to come up in your mind. But I don't think this person was ready. That's what it feels like. So the Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Things have stopped, right? Your intuition is still running, but things have stopped. Nothing has moved for a very long time. Three of Swords in the reverse. It's heartbreaking that things here did not begin again. But I feel as though you're healing from that. I think you understand that the Ten of Cups is still viable in a different kind of way. I feel like you still are going to get your Ten of Cups going into the future, collective. But I feel like there's some healing yet that's left to be done here. The Three of Swords in the reverse. You don't want to bleed on someone just because another person cut you, right? So you want to be healed for it. I feel whatever you were manifesting, whatever it was, you kept on the down low. You didn't really talk to people about it. You still to this day might have not told anybody if it's a job, a person, a situation. And I feel that, I feel like you know the reasons why this stopped moving, but you still couldn't let go. And so I feel like maybe for some of you, the universe creates this detachment, the sacrifice. They let go of you or you let go of them, or maybe it's a mutual thing. Tell me more. Collective, that's good energy for sure. All right. Mature woman. So you could be the mature woman. Somebody's thinking about you here. So we do have the mature woman of high honor. I feel like, Taurus, this could be you. This could be you because you are someone that people trust, I feel. You're showing up here as the high priestess. I feel like people trust you with their secrets. I feel that people just trust you in general, that you're very deep, down to earth. You could be Pisces. You could have Pisces in the chart. I feel that if you are not mature, like in years, that you are wise beyond your years, or you are someone that people call an old soul. You could be someone who's 25, someone who is 25 but acts like a 50-year-old, someone who has a lot of wisdom, right? So I feel like that you are held in high regard by everyone that you know. And I don't think that you understand how people see you. They see you as someone of high honor. Yeah. I think you're about to get some kudos. You're going to learn about a new kind of Ten of Cups here. And I know the Ten of Cups is, it is the apex of happiness and emotional happiness. And I feel like that's what you're about to experience. But understand, I don't think it's a love situation. I feel it is the mature woman who's going to get kudos for whatever it is she does that she's going to get high honors for. The mature woman could be someone who's a light worker. Could be someone who does read tarot or runes, or someone who is psychic, someone who's a medium, right? All the clairs, that kind of thing. I feel like this person, this mature person here, is the person who has the attachment to the person who cut them out, or has the attachment to the person you cut out. Take it as it resonates. I think it's necessary for the mature woman to get her kudos, because I feel like she's feeling Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here, feeling like she has nothing, not that there's nothing left, but maybe nothing's growing, or you thought something, it's like a recalibration, right? It's a recalibration or an expansion. It says pursuing bigger and greater endeavors. And I think you were going a certain way, but now you need to recalibrate. That's what it feels like. You need to recalibrate because things have stopped moving. this opportunity is no longer on its way to you, or if it is, it's stopped dead. And I think that the universe is kind of doing a U-turn with you. That's what it feels like. That there is something here that you're supposed to experience, and it might be spiritual love. So, spiritual love. Now, this person, you could say, Elsie, but this person was spiritual. But the universe never takes away something that's amazing and gives you something less. That's not the way it works. So what I'm saying is, yeah, I'm sure the person you wanted was amazing. But imagine the universe is bringing you something more than that. Because that's the only time that the universe will take things out of your way, is if you're kind of just going the wrong way. It might be why this opportunity has stopped. Tell me why this opportunity has stopped. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is that? An intense situation. Fighting, arguing, or fighting about something, right fighting. Hang on a sec. Something that was worrisome. Something that kind of kept you up at night. What's this about here? We've got the Nine of Wands. Something you feel you have to defend yourself. Manifesting love. Okay. So it was you were manifesting a certain person. All right? Yeah. You were waiting out. Yeah, you were so sure that you were going to go outside, like I said, waiting out by the lamppost or whatever at 2:00 on a Sunday. You went out there at that time because you asked for that certain person at that certain time and you thought it was coming, but it's not. I feel like that it is about love, that you expected that someone would be here by now, that you expect this Knight of Cups is still traveling. I feel that's what you were manifesting, but it stopped dead, right? We've got that on the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's decided they're not moving forward, or they don't know which way to go. Somebody has stopped in their tracks here. Tell me about the mature woman, please. So the mature woman is going to get some good news, something that's going to give her wish fulfillment. So there's good news coming for the mature feminine, if that's you. So I feel like you are the person who is the High Priestess here. I feel like you're a person who brings balance to others. And I feel like you're very balanced in yourself. Like I feel like you really understand your gifts, I feel. And you do understand that there are times when you do have to be by yourself. And these are the times that you're in hermit mode, right? Looking over some details. What do I do next? How do I move forward now? You got to recalibrate, right? You got to recalibrate whatever it was that you thought you wanted. And understand, I don't think it's something you're supposed to do. I think this is something that's going to happen to you. I think that whatever has been pulling on you, if you've been feeling bad because someone didn't choose you, or you had to cut someone else out, I feel like it's like you're going to ask to have it released. Please say this verbally, right? Ask the universe to release you from it. And I feel like it happens. So I feel like the manifestation's right on point. What's the Ten of Cups? So what's going to make you happy, I feel, is you're going to have all kinds of options and opportunities that are coming to you. Emotional opportunities, but also adventure. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands here. The world's in your hands and we have adventure. So I feel like in the future, we've got the Emperor, which tells me that you are now in charge of it all. You're in charge of you. You're not worried about anything that's going on back here. You're not waiting for anything anymore. Now you're emperoring up. So I feel like you pay attention to self. You hold your ground and you work on yourself. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. And the High Priestess energy becomes stronger and stronger from here. So I feel like you are moving on in a positive way here. All right. Where are we going? All right. Yeah, I think you're moving on to a lot of positivity. That's what it feels like. Yeah, the freedom to do whatever you want is something that's really valuable. You could be someone who is the fair male, lighter than darker, or if you are the mature feminine, that maybe this is someone that you can pick out, someone who is part of your life here. We have texting, phone calls, and online. You're going to be receiving some communication from someone who might be in the same line of work you're in, someone who is going to... I think you've made a transition here. I think you made a transition from the wallflower to the professional person in the workplace. And maybe you're very meek in the workplace, but I don't think that's you anymore. I feel like you're going to get some communication now. Yeah. You're going to speak your mind. You're not ever going to put yourself in a position of being chosen or not chosen. You are now the emperor, and you are the one doing the choosing, because you're the one at the top of your game. You never did have to wait for anybody to choose you. I feel like there is going to be a lot of opportunity in love. Some of you might have some past loves coming at you, but I think that you've done a kind of a glow up here. That's what it feels like. And so there's going to be a lot of incoming messages, people slipping into the DMs, maybe texts coming, asking for dates, that kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of dating. It says that there is a triangle here, a crowded relationship, choices that are made. So be careful of that. Make sure nobody's got you in a third party. But I feel like you're just going to go on with the opportunities that come. Yeah, new opportunities, because you never did have to wait for someone to choose you. All right, collective. There is obstacles in the distance. Might be with work and home. Oh boy. Whoever's dealing with the twin flame, that person's showing up. I feel like that person's showing up, but understand, I think that could be someone who's been pulled off the path for you. Yeah. Or it could be the person who didn't choose you. One of the two. All right, I'm going to go for now. That's what I have for you. So what I wanted to say to you is, it's all about choices, right? New beginnings. You always had the choice to go, Dorothy. You just had to click your heels 3 times, right? You always had the choice, but it didn't look like you did have a choice, but you're never going to go back and do that thing again. Yeah, you've learned from karma, and you learned that new opportunities are coming. You're taking those opportunities. I feel like you're about to have a busy holiday season. I feel like you're about to get people coming at you all at once, asking you, can I take you out to dinner? Can I take you to a Christmas party? There's going to be people looking for +1s, and I think that you should entertain all of them. Yes. I'm going to go for now. I love you guys. What a great reading. Take care. Bye-bye.